Devon and Erol. I know Erol has been following Pretence for the longest time. All you can see the Instagram comments, and Erol's always on the top.
Oh yeah, bro. I'm a real engagement guy. Man. if I fuck with your music, like I'm 100% commenting and liking. You know, it's like
I think that's so important, bro. Like
bro.
I really think it's wild when you don't have homies who support what you do on social media, and like this goes to anywhere in the world. You're gonna have people who know you personally who will just not fucking support you, and they won't give a fuck about what you do until you start getting success.
Yep. Truth.
It's just pure facts, and the people who your biggest fans are the people you've never met in your whole life.
Like last night.
Yeah. If you didn't try, then you'll know. Like that's the only feeling you're gonna have.
Exactly. You literally can't lose if you don't quit.
No regrets.
Yeah. And like, and that's another thing as well. Like, and I think for a lot of artists out there, they're gonna have times where they feel very unmotivated, and you know, like social media can really drag you down and not make you feel like you're doing enough, and you can compare yourself to others and stuff as well. But after playing all those gigs in Australia, I was feeling very unmotivated, and I was like, fuck, what am I doing, man? And then that's when I played Shambhala, and everything just felt like it was worth it. But if you're starting out and you want to grow your fan base, with social media now, you have Instagram Reels, you have TikTok, you have YouTube Shorts. Literally, all of it is fucking free. It's free. It's free marketing. So the people who are saying, "Oh, I don't want to make content," you guys lose.
Facts. Yeah. Nowadays, you have to make content.
It's
not even a choice.
It's very oversaturated. 100%. It's hard. I don't want to do it. No one wants to do it. Yeah. But if it wasn't for content, I wouldn't be here today.
Yeah. Hey everyone, welcome back to Back in Modern Hertz podcast, where we talk about all things EDM. I'm your host Benny for today, and we got Devon from System, Erol from System, and we also got Pretence. He is originally born in Australia, currently living in Whistler and DJing for 10 years. He's known for his dark house and dark electro house, sort of like the Rezz style. Would you say Rezz style?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. And he just moved to Toronto. Not Toronto, to Canada, right?
Yes, I just moved to Vancouver yesterday. I got a place in Burnaby. So I was living in Whistler for the past 6 months, and now settled into Burnaby. So really stoked.
Yeah, we'll get into that a little bit. So why the move to Toronto or to Burnaby, to Vancouver?
To Canada or to Vancouver?
To Canada.
Canada? Yeah, man. So, basically, just back in Australia, I really tried to make a sound that I loved, making and playing out. It just didn't really work there, Like I was playing a lot of shitty gigs back then, and I wasn't really seeing much momentum there. And on my Spotify for artists, like even SoundCloud and stuff, you can like kind of see where your target audience is, and like. The first one's obviously like the United States, and then the second's Canada, and then the third's like it was like Germany, then France, and then Australia was fifth. So absolutely insane. So and like with the visa sort of stuff, you can work a day job or do what you need to do during the day and still like make an income from shows on the side with the visa process here in Canada. So it was just the right move, and I was kind of over like trying to make something work in Australia when it just wasn't. And I was in my, I was working a job for like 10 years, and I was living in the same hometown, and everything just felt very monotonous, and I was just ready for something different and just a change in my life. And I thought, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna like give this a crack and head over to Canada and just see how it goes. And ever since, it was just the best decision I ever made. So yeah.
Do you feel like most people just stay in their hometown and just are a little bit more comfortable in that area?
Absolutely, bro. Not even just in Australia, but everywhere. I think a lot of people are very afraid of change, but I think getting out of your comfort zone can really change your whole life around. Like there's so many more new people you can meet and cool adventures you can have, and just I think it's really good to do it. There's nothing wrong with people who are content with in their life and what they want to do. Some people are happy just to stay there and do their own thing, and that's fine, but for me it just felt like the right thing to do. And
the type of music in Australia is more like BnB and like hardstyle, right?
Yeah, it's like mostly drum and bass, kind of like garage, UKG. I think what something is really popular is like the hard groove sort of stuff, like Katama and like what's that guy's name? Party Boy 69.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
that kind of
yeah.
that faster like house kind of techno type stuff. It's not like hard techno. I don't even know I can't even describe what like the kind of the genre is. But it's just like this kind of really fast drum percussion type
Yeah.
stuff. But yeah, it's just it's not really my thing. But yeah, definitely those kind of top four are the biggest genres there. And like, you know, bass house, dark electronic stuff is just there isn't really a market there.
You mentioned the gigs that you played in Australia. Like,
Yeah.
what was that like compared to playing in Canada?
Oh man, I mean, like I played so many shitty gigs back in Australia. I mean, like I did do some cool ones. Like I think probably my favorite gig back in Australia was like this is like just after actually, you know, I think it was like 2021, and it was just like that. You know, it was like COVID kind of started in like 2019, but it didn't like really finish till like 2022. So there's one like kind of gap in Australia where basically they could run shows a little bit, and it was supporting like Lude and Bad Rapper. They're like these basically Bad Rappers. I'm not sure if he's still doing music now, but like he makes like bass music, and then Lude was like, you know, doing drum and bass. I think was he still doing, because Lude used to do like trap stuff, but now he does like more drum and bass stuff now. But anyway, yeah, it was like, you know, it was everyone was kind of keen to, you know, everyone was obviously like inside and they couldn't rave and couldn't go to events. And yeah, everyone was just really keen. It was really fun, and I played a lot of new music and stuff. And it was actually the first show I played when I actually shaved my head, and I had the trench coat, and it kind of embraced my new look. And you know, after COVID, it just felt really special and stuff. So that was really fun. But yeah, that was probably my favorite gig in Australia. It was at Ivy. It's called Courtyard Party. Really, really fun.
Nice.
But yeah, then there was obviously, you know, some other gigs in Australia that weren't so good. But like, I think as a DJ though, like even like the biggest artists in the world, I'm sure you guys too, we've all played some pretty shitty gigs back in the day.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
we've all been there.
How it goes.
You
yeah.
play. One of my friends back at home, he's like to me, his name's Bryce. He goes, "Mate, I've played more shit gigs and had hot dinners."
Crazy.
And I was like, I literally cracked up laughing when he said that. But yeah.
Was the lockdowns in Australia bad?
Oh, bro, yeah, they were pretty strict, man. I don't know how was it here in Canada.
It was. I think watching both of them, because like I was pretty in touch with that. I think Australia might have been a little tighter, to be honest. Like
Yeah,
it was
it
still
definitely
pretty tight
was.
here, but like I've heard they were really really strict over
Oh
there.
yeah,
right?
man. Yeah, that was
Was like, do they have curfews and
Yeah,
stuff, or
they-
was it like really?
uh
or how was it? Would you say?
I think they did have curfews by like 6 p.m. I think.
It was pretty like softly enforced here.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I still went out to like we had like live streams with decks that our friends
Yeah,
does and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah.
We had a lot of like beach parties and like
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
outdoor
Uh,
things, safe things.
yeah.
Yeah, I think we all did though. I think everyone trying to like found a way to kind of go to their mate's place, and
yeah.
That's fair.
after being at home the whole time, you want to go out and like
Yeah.
fucking see your
Yeah.
friends and stuff, man.
For sure. It just sucks how much shit died though. That
Oh yeah,
a
like
lot of
businesses,
a lot of
yeah, yeah.
spots didn't
Facts,
survive
facts,
that. Like we got
facts.
way more condos now in Toronto. Which is
Yeah.
pretty-
Mm.
But I feel like after the whole COVID thing, like the music industry really started exploding.
Yeah,
my
everybody
God,
was
yeah.
everybody was like really
Yeah.
excited to get back into it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
yeah. Big boom.
When and how did you come to the realization that your music wasn't really right for Australia?
Great question. I think it was just playing so many gigs that, and you know, like things just weren't really working out, like show wise, and promoters weren't, you know, interested and stuff. And I was like pitching myself to management companies in Australia, but like they just never really got back to me. And I was like, yeah, it's just no. I didn't want to like jump on the trend of like making music because it's popular, or like, yeah, I just didn't want to do that. I wanted to like stay true to myself as an artist and kept making music that I loved. But yeah, that's pretty much why I kind of came here.
Yeah. So did a Shambhala happen before, or like the booking happened before you moved here, or after?
That was after. It was
Really?
literally, yeah, it was a week before the show.
So that was literally like a calling then.
It
It's
literally
like,
was,
yeah.
man. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, everything kind of just happened so fucking fast.
Yeah.
But I have like the story about like how kind of everything kind of went about, like in terms of like getting management and like and all that. So yeah, basically back home in Australia, before I came to Canada, I filmed a DJ set called Pretence Presents Exile. So basically it was just about like showcasing Canada, like what to expect when I come here. So I played a lot of new music. You know, I hired out like a little warehouse and paid like a videographer, and like we had like lights and stuff, and obviously different camera angles and stuff, and just invested into the project. And yeah, I just basically obviously got like, you know, quite a few like Instagram reels out of that for just playing new songs and stuff. And I posted that one video of like the Dragon song, the Psytrance part, and then I Hate Models like messaged me and reached out. I was like, holy shit, this is insane. And yeah, basically I just kind of used that momentum to make more videos out of that song. And then all within that moment, basically all this traction on social media, basically I had like 3 different management companies reach out wanting to represent me. And yeah, it was really, really cool and happened all so fast. So yeah, and then I had like a couple different companies, and that's when I got introduced to meet my manager Max at Milk and Honey, and he's been absolutely unreal so far. So shout out Max, absolutely killing it.
Beauty.
Yeah.
I spam him a lot of questions and stuff, but yeah, he's doing a fucking killer job.
Yes, for those of you who don't know, he posted this. He posts a lot of on his Instagram reels, and you can see that a lot of DJs reached out for that track, and it's actually so insane. Like I was going through it, like who was your biggest shock, like that reached out to you? Because there are quite a few, and you got a lot of big followers too, like even Sarah Laundry, Charlie Sparks.
Yeah, I actually like. Obviously, I know all those artists, but the biggest one that was, you know, massive inspiration to me is Rezz.
Yeah,
you know, I've been like, she was literally the reason why she got me into music, you know. And yeah, then I seen that she followed me. I was like, holy shit, like
it's insane. Yeah,
this is insane.
Yeah,
and you know,
the validation, right?
bro. Like I was looking at my SoundCloud messages, and I've got like a message that I sent her 10 years ago.
wow.
And what did I say? I was like,
it's wild.
I can't remember what I said. I can try and find it actually. It's fucking hilarious.
Bro, Rezz the OG.
Was moving to Canada, was Rezz one of it inspiration to move to Canada, or was there other options that you were looking into?
In like moving somewhere else, or Canada in general? No, like I think, and as I said before, like the visa situation.
Yeah.
You know, Canada being my second most listened to country, I was like, I can make this work. You know, I can get a day job and do shows on the side, then I can slowly turn this into a full-time thing. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it wasn't really any artist in particular. It was just more the market. You know, in Australia, bass music, like I don't really play bass music. I play a little bit of bass music, but like dubstep and stuff in Australia, there's barely any market for it, which is really fucking sad to see. Because a couple of years ago, like it used to be really good. Like they still have like an event called Touch Bass back in Australia, and they've had like Rezz and Drezzo and Subtronics and Excision. All those guys have played at Touch Bass. I'm pretty sure it was Subtronics, yeah. But like Touch Bass, yeah, they still have that. They still do that every year. But yeah, it's really sucks to see the bass music scene like not really as prominent as what it used to be in Australia. I mean, it's really awesome. Like, you know, for example, Lost Lands that happened last weekend.
Yeah, it was massive.
Some people say like dubstep's dead, but no, there was like fucking 70,000 people at Lost Lands.
Yeah, Lost Lands is busy. Yeah, it's a big one.
So Devon and Erol, I know Erol has been following Pretence for the longest time. You can see the Instagram comments, and Erol's always on the top.
Oh yeah, bro. I'm a real engagement guy. if I fuck with your music, like I'm 100% commenting and liking. You know, it's like
I think that's so important, bro. Like
bro.
I really think it's wild when you don't have homies who support what you do on social media, and like this goes to anywhere in the world. You're gonna have people who know you personally who will just not fucking support you, and they won't give a fuck about what you do until you start getting success.
Yep. True.
It's just pure facts, and the people who your biggest fans are the people you've never met in your whole life.
Like last night.
Yeah,
literally.
Like those two guys.
Those two guys.
These two guys drove an hour and a half for my show.
Yeah.
And they were just absolutely going feral to it, to my music. And, you know, they were like, after the show, they were talking about like the songs they were listening to. And they said, oh, I've been listening to the Underground. Bro, I made the Underground like 8 years ago.
Yeah, he was
I know.
Like, bro, it's a really old, I actually forgot I even made that track. And like, it's just, you know, it was fucking really cool to see.
Yeah, they were telling us, they were like, yeah, we've been listening to his first release.
Like, they were like jumping up and down with excitement. Like, like no cap. They're actually like, they're so excited to be there. It was so good to see, man.
Especially when you dropped that one Death Fact, you're trapped in here with me. They were going crazy.
Ridiculous.
bro.
Such a fucking banger.
You know, we had a couple guys too that drove out from Montreal
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
really?
or from
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Quebec
Yeah.
City, but yeah.
Holy, how far is that?
Oh,
4
bro.
or 5
They said,
hours,
he said they're
bro.
deep in Quebec, so it was like 10 hours total.
Wait, what?
I guess Quebec's pretty
Crazy,
big,
bro.
but
He said that's what
5
he said the
hours
total
plus, I guess.
travel time is. Usually it's only like 6 hours in Montreal,
That is
but they were like
insane.
not Montreal, like deep in Quebec.
Yeah,
bro.
So
Yeah.
yeah, bro, it's people came out for it, but
Yeah.
dude, it was
insane.
dope.
But yeah, I think it's really important to support your homies and stuff. It takes like it's literally free to support your friends on social media, and it can really go a long way.
Oh yeah.
So you know, I always like try and support my friends in the creatives industry or whatever they're doing. You know, I think it really goes a long way, man.
And speaking of friends, like how is the adjustment into
Wait, what was that?
Canada? How's your adjustment from Australia? Because you're leaving like everything behind, right?
Yeah, literally, man. I you know, I miss my family and friends for sure. My sisters, you know, one of them just had a baby like a couple months ago, and then my other sisters had a baby like literally a few weeks ago. So
Wow.
it's really weird, you know. And I come from an Italian background, you know, like it's my mom. I love my parents so much, but like, you know, like when are you gonna buy a house? When are you gonna have kids? When are you getting married? I'm like, sorry guys, I'm going to Canada to become a fucking DJ. and that's another thing. I feel like in Australia, I'm not sure if it's how it is in Canada, but like I feel like when you get to your late 20s, man, I think it's a lot more common for people to kind of give up on what they're passionate about, and they become complacent, they settle.
Very much
And there's
so,
nothing
yeah.
wrong with that. There's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that. Just like it's in Canada, I've seen people my age, if not older, who are still creatives and chasing their music passions, and I think it's
Yeah.
fucking awesome. Whereas like in Australia, they're like, oh, if you're like 26, 27 and you're still chasing this, it's pathetic. You shouldn't be doing this.
Like a
it's
stigma,
it's
yeah.
too late. No,
Yeah,
it's fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
It's absolutely
yes.
bullshit.
Facts.
Doesn't matter how old you are. If you
Yeah.
if you do something that you love,
Yeah.
that's the most important thing.
Just gotta chase, bro. You gotta
Literally.
chase your fucking dreams.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
Don't
I mean,
get-
like I'm 17, and like, you know, I'm sorry, I was 17 when I first started DJing. 27 now. It's only 28 December,
Yeah.
and like I still have a long way to go, but I've definitely started to see some momentum because I just didn't give up.
Yeah, man.
By the end of it, you'll either know like, did you try? Like,
Yeah.
like if you didn't try, then you'll know. Like
Yeah,
that's the only
facts.
feeling you're gonna
Exactly.
have.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
true.
You literally can't lose if you don't quit.
No,
Yeah.
no regrets.
Yeah.
And like, and that's another thing as well. Like, and I think for a lot of artists out there, they're gonna have times where they feel very unmotivated, and you know, like social media can really drag you down and make you feel like you're doing enough, and you can compare yourself to others and stuff as well. But after playing all those gigs in Australia, I was, you know, feeling very unmotivated, and I was like, fuck, what am I doing, man? And then that's when I played Shambhala, and everything just felt like it was worth it. All like, you know, balancing a day job. I was a fitter and machinist of 10 years back at home. It's like a Cert 3 in mechanical engineering. I was basically making parts on a lathe and mill and stuff, and balancing that with the job, and also, you know, my social life, and like whatever time I had outside of that was just making music late nights, starting work at 6 a.m. in the morning, and then just doing that every single day. And like, you know, then the weekend comes, you play a gig in Sydney or whatever, and it just wasn't that good, and you're like, fuck, man, like what am I doing?
Oh, yeah.
And after like all those like late nights and shitty gigs, there were some good ones, but like when I played Shambhala, I was like, holy shit, like this is what I was waiting for. Like this is what it was all about.
Yeah.
Like all those rejections, people sleeping on me, like
Yeah.
it just felt fucking worth it, you know?
God,
I literally cried after my set, bro. It was
Yeah.
unreal.
It's gotta be so validating though,
Oh,
man.
It
yeah.
was, man.
That
It-
moment.
yeah.
It should be grind so long, right?
Yeah.
You finally get like a nice gig like that,
Yeah.
and it's like things just
Yeah.
you can just feel it. Things are changing.
Yeah,
and
man.
It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
You've
awesome.
attended Shambhala too, right?
Yeah, twice. So basically, that was my third time attending this. The two times I attended the festival twice before that. It was 2019. That's where I seen like Death Pact live for the first time,
Nice.
and then it was 2022 when I came to like Dr. Fresh, Bijou,
oh yeah,
Blossom,
remember that? Yeah.
Corrupt UK.
Yeah.
It was fucking awesome. It was such a good time. You know, Dr. Fresh is Tony is a massive inspiration to my
Yeah,
music.
yeah.
It was
Oh,
really
yeah.
it was really cool just like to hang out with these guys and just like, you know, party with them, and yeah, it was fucking awesome.
Oh yeah.
What was the you posted on your Instagram? What was the story meeting Rezz and getting signed to the label?
Yeah, man. So as I said before, like she followed me on Instagram after that Dragon was kind of like doing well. Obviously that was unreleased at the time.
Yep.
And yeah, within like a week later, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna send some music over to her Instagram on just some messages, and I was like, hey, like, you know, really appreciate the, you know, the follow. I don't know if I said that, but like, yeah, you know, said massive fan and stuff, and then yeah, she's like, yeah, I'm gonna pick this now, and she's like, these are fucking sick. Can you send me the one that I Hate Models has been liking and stuff? And I sent that one over. And she's like, yeah, I would love to put this out on Hypnovision. And I was like, sweet. And yeah, and we were kind of talking a bit here and there, and she's like, wait, you're in Canada? I'm like, yeah, yeah. And I was like, I'm gonna come to Shambhala as well. She's like, oh, sweet. She's like, yeah, let's link at Shambhala. And then it was like at the back of the Pagoda stage where I seen her. I was like, I went through and I was like, yo, what's up? And then that's where we met for the first time. And you know, it was really cool. Like she's really, really awesome. And I've seen her multiple times when I was in the crowd just as a raver, you know, back in Sydney at Touch Base. And you know, she was the reason why I started making music in the first place. And yeah, now meeting her in person and also signing to a label, it's fucking awesome.
Did you also get any other offers from other labels for Dragon?
Yeah, there were a couple other ones, but we felt that like Hypnovision would be a really, I think it's a good target for what the music I kind of make, and yeah, there was some other options, but I think that was the best one for us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, and especially in Canada, bro, like she's such an OG. Like I remember way
bro.
back, my brother went to some festival in
Oh,
America.
yeah.
Do you remember what that one was called?
Yeah, I went to it was Moonrise in Baltimore. Like the story of when I first saw her is it was there was a weather warning. So you know when the festival stopped for like an hour.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was at this horse track, and we were all in the bleachers, and we came back, and like we didn't know where we were going. We're like, oh, where are we gonna go?
Yeah.
And the first stage, it was Rezz, and like I was like didn't know who she was, and I was like, holy shit!
How
like,
long ago was this?
That was 2017.
Those
Yeah,
are
it
the
was
best
like
moments.
Was she pretty established then?
Bro,
I don't- I think
just
she-
released certain kind of magic.
Yeah, I
that,
think she was pretty like it was like I think she was around, but like not as big as today though, for
Yeah, of
sure.
course.
Yeah. Like I think she still had the Mousetrap stuff potentially.
Yeah, I think so. A certain kind of magic released on Mousetrap. But I remember my
Yeah.
brother came back and he
Yeah,
was
I
like,
know.
this was insane.
Yeah, I know.
And after that, we were going to, back then we used to have this festival in Toronto called Digital Dreams.
Oh, right.
So then she came right after that, like not long after that, to Digital. And my brother was like, you have to see it. It's so good. So I took all my buddies to see
Let's
it.
go,
And
yeah.
dude, it was sick. She had the fucking spider visuals and that album, like certain kind of magic.
Oh, it's crazy.
Bro,
man.
it's so good. Like I remember after that, I think maybe it was the same year or the year after, she played Veld on like the main stage.
Oh yeah, it hits
And,
so good on the main stage.
Yeah,
The
it
bass.
hits so well. We were vibing to it. A lot of people didn't know who she was, and they're like,
Yeah.
you know, like I remember her saying like, oh, I wasn't sure how the set went like afterwards online, but like getting all the positive response from people. So yeah, man, we've been like, especially Erol, but both of us, we've been following her for so long.
yeah,
and
man.
She's fucking goated, man.
Long
So
time
like
fan,
getting the
bro.
release on there, like
it's so sick.
we saw that, we were like, oh my god, like what a dream release.
Yeah, it's insane, man. I think she's a very good example of like, you know, making music that she loves, where you sound distinct, and you know, obviously the branding as well. She's got like the little, you know, the
goggles,
and
yeah.
That's a visual aspect that people can see and think that's fucking
yeah.
cool as fuck.
It's
You know, I think a good music and good brand is like the two kind of, you know, the bread and butter that really makes an artist shine. You know, obviously you seeing her for the first time, she's got such a distinct sound. It really makes her stand out.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. It's super interesting, you know, when you hear it.
Yeah, and like there's a lot of people out there who are like, you know, following trends and trying to make more music that's popular, but like I think as an artist it's important to fucking, you know, stand out from the herd, you know, make music that you like and be unique about it, man, because you're not gonna like see growth and like you can like follow it, chase a trend for you know, while it's happening, but eventually when that trend falls, like what are you gonna do then?
It just ends up being a wave, and you just rode the wave, but it's not your wave.
Literally,
you know, like you might find like some success probably, but like is it a long-term path?
it's
probably
not.
not, right?
It's not.
So like
there's a fine line though. It's like I think Skrillex is a very good example of that. Like it's you got to make music that's true to yourself as well, but you do have to in some way keep an eye out on what's like kind of doing well in the scene. You know,
you
like
still got to be modern, right?
yeah, you got to
yeah.
you can kind of follow, like, you know, see what's doing well, but like have your own kind of take on it. You know,
yeah.
but exactly copying the formula that everyone else is doing, it's not the right way. But if you can like see what's happening in the like what's relevant in the music industry right now, but also have your own twist with it. It's fucking, that's the way to go.
Yeah.
When
100%.
Skrillex did his dubstep during his time, it was
Oh,
so
man.
revolutionary.
Iconic
God.
dubstep.
It was
bro.
revolutionary.
The bangarang.
Yeah.
like-
Yeah.
God, yeah,
Yeah.
scary
Monsters.
and
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think when he released like Fine Day Anthem with Boys Noise, you know, that's
Mhm.
when like
Yeah.
the kind of the like the fast techno
Yeah,
type
yeah.
of like stuff was around, and that was like
Yeah.
the best time to release it, and it was
Mhm.
fucking banger.
It was.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
like I think that's an example where like he's, you know, seeing what's doing well in terms of like the relevancy in the music
Mhm.
industry. I think he just tackled that really well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's on top of it, man.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Sonny's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's absolutely mad.
We didn't talk about this earlier. How did you come up with the name?
Like Pretence?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Basically, there's like two definitions of pretense. So the first definition is when the case doesn't appear true. And back in high school, like I got like picked on and bullied as a kid. Like a lot of, I just got like it really took a toll on me. And basically, as Pretence, I want these people to come to the show and like they like have this kind of opinion of me, like, oh, this guy sucks and stuff. But then they see me live, like, whoa, this guy's fucking like this. Like it changes their perspective. And I've always kind of felt like a bit of like an outcast in my whole life. Like I'd never really kind of fit anywhere. So I think that kind of comes into a massive play of it. And I kind of just wanted to like make a point to prove these people wrong, all the haters out there. And the second definition of pretense is to have a particular skill or quality.
Mm.
That's pretty much it.
It's kind of weird. Like when you're in like elementary school and like high school or whatever, bullying is like there's always that one person that always loves something and
Yep.
they shine at that one thing.
Yep.
And everyone picks on them for that.
Yep.
But then later in life,
Yeah.
that one thing becomes so like it's so influential, or
Yep.
like it just drives them as a person and a career, and like
Yeah.
it just blow up, right?
Yeah, if actually they were the ones who actually motivated me to actually like make this happen. You know,
Facts.
they're basically a part of my brand.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for that.
Yeah.
And it's funny though, because like you do see, I appreciate them for like reaching out and stuff, but I have these people that used to pick on me at school, and then like 7-8 years later they reach out saying, oh hey bro, I'm really proud of what you're doing.
Can I have guest list?
Yeah. I'm like, I appreciate the nice words, bro, but like you weren't there when nothing was happening for me.
Yeah, that's
fair, it's
important to
fair.
remember.
Yeah, definitely.
One thing you've been posting asking John Summit to play your remix. What week are we on now?
Probably like the third or fourth week. I'm like literally just trying to fucking ram it down his throat, bro.
The campaign.
Yeah,
Let's
you
go.
have to.
Yeah. That's the thing though. Like TikTok, you just don't know what video can do well or not. And I think consistency is really important. And I think if you can kind of be genuine and make it feel authentic, people will tag these artists in the comments and try and get him to hear it. And I think that's a really fucking awesome thing to do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, some of those videos are really getting traction. I'm watching them.
Yeah,
They're doing
yeah.
well, yeah.
Yeah, it probably will just end up like coming like just a free download on SoundCloud and stuff, but we'll see how it goes.
But I mean, even if like he doesn't even hear it, if you put it out with all that social media traction, it'll do so good for the song anyways,
is
right?
true.
So either way, it's a win-win.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
yeah,
100%.
yeah.
What's your how do you, when you make content for your IG or TikTok, like how do you approach those?
Yeah, it's a lot of trial and error, man. It's basically I like to use I use CapCut, and I kind of play around with the filters and stuff. I do want the quality to kind of be like nice and crisp and clean, but I've actually noticed when you actually like grab the phone and like then you sit it down, that's technically as a hook, where if you've kind of just propping it here
Uh-huh.
and you start filming, it doesn't. I think I'm not sure if it's from like a viewer's perspective, it doesn't really catch someone's attention. So
Yeah.
I've kind of just figured out what works and what doesn't, and I think that's kind of worked for me. But eventually, you do have to spice things up and try different formats and different ways. But that's pretty much it, man. And I feel like using kind of the messages and of like these bigger artists like I Hate Models and stuff, that really can spark some interest for these people who don't know who you are yet, because obviously they know these DJs. It's funny though, because like it kind of makes them think, oh shit, okay, let's listen to this. but if you don't have that hook, it's like they don't really care.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
social media, yeah.
but you just gotta use the marketing to your advantage and kind of just figure it out. And every single artist is different. You know, what works for some person might not work for the other.
Mm.
You know, it depends on the genre and depends how you are as a person. But it's just, yeah, you basically just gonna trial and error type of thing. You know.
Yeah, I think it's so important nowadays to really nail the content. Like the first 3 seconds are almost it's everything,
Literally.
right?
Oh yeah.
Especially with how much information people are getting nowadays.
Oh yeah.
Oh, like 5 videos in like 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Like you got to really put your at least not just quality but volume too. Volume
Oh
is
my
so
God,
important.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you gotta these people who don't know who you are yet, and like there's nothing wrong with people who are doing this, but there's a lot of artists out there who are like posting a video saying, "Hey guys, new song out." Bro, no one's gonna give a fuck.
Yeah.
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 You need to target people who don't know who you are yet, and if you're only targeting your own fan base, you're missing out a whole like platform of listeners.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with like just targeting your own fan base. You can do that as you can if you've already got like a big fan base like Rezz or something. Like it doesn't really matter if you target new people or not, like because you know people are gonna listen.
Mm.
But if you're starting out and you want to grow your fan base, with social media now, you have Instagram Reels, you have TikTok, you have YouTube Shorts. Literally, all of it is fucking free. It's
Yeah.
free.
It's
It's
free.
free marketing.
Yeah.
Free
So the
marketing,
people who are
Facts.
saying, "Oh, I don't want to make content," you guys lose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
facts.
Yeah.
Nowadays, you have to make content.
Yeah.
It's not even a choice.
It's very oversaturated.
It's
100%.
very
It's hard.
saturated,
I don't want
yeah.
to do it. No one wants to do it.
Yeah.
But if it wasn't for content, I wouldn't be here today.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bro.
exactly. Well said.
For
Yeah.
sure. And I mean, like, bro, even with system, like, dude, the stuff that does the best,
Yeah.
it's all free, just going, making authentic content
Yeah,
and
yeah.
putting that shit out there.
Yeah.
Like,
Literally,
social
yeah.
media is a fucking powerful tool
Yeah.
nowadays,
You
bro.
can't
Like, we're
ignore
kind of
it.
blessed to live in the tech age where it's like so many people can get to know you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, man. Like back in the day, like when the people like marketed events and shows and stuff, that was using like flyers,
Yeah,
put on
flyers,
the walls and
yeah.
stuff. You know,
Yeah.
like
The old, flyers
maybe
only.
emails. Like
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Email
a,
lists,
it's a
yeah.
different generation now. You know, so
100%.
use it to your advantage.
Yeah. Do you think the old heads like it's so different now. Like the old head probably like go around and share flyers, like literally trying to get people to go to your shows. And it's like what type of mediums are out there that they had that we don't? Like it's crazy.
Yeah, man, it's absolutely insane. It's just it's a different time now, you know. So just as I said, use it to your advantage.
It's never been easier to make content too, right? Are you using AI in any of your?
The only thing
stuff?
I use AI for is ChatGPT, and I use it to help me with the hooks of
That's a
like.
good idea.
Yeah, it's
So
good for
basically,
that.
if I have some ideas like, oh, I've got this John Summit remix, like this is
Yeah.
some ideas, I'll feed that into it, and it'll kind of like give me spit out some other variations and stuff.
so good for that.
Like I know, like people say they a lot of people kind of hate AI and they think it's
Yeah.
not like good to use, but I think you should use it to your advantage. It's here to stay.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know, so I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but like like in terms of like the music production side of things, people are using AI to like make songs and stuff. It
Yeah,
sucks.
it's a little bit
Yeah,
different.
see-
Tools versus entire products.
Yeah,
right?
that's what I was gonna say. Like when you're doing the
Yeah.
hooks, like mostly like AI is great at like regurgitating shit
Yes.
that's like
Right.
been done before. So
Yeah.
like a hook is like, oh great, it's got this big database of hooks.
Yeah.
It can spit one out, right? But like the stuff that's true creative, it's like that
Mhm.
point. I'm like, bro, if you're using like AI to write your whole song, like at that point, it's like,
Well, it's
you know,
even
we got to keep the human element in some
Yeah.
of the creativity, right? But like for other stuff like that, like it's perfect for
Yeah.
that.
I mean, I one of my old workmates, he said that like he was listening to this song on Spotify, and like they've got like what fucking 3 million monthly listeners, and I was like, he's like this is AI. It's not even like a real.
Yeah,
It's not
man.
even a real band.
it's wild.
He's like, the song fucking slaps.
Yeah.
He showed me the
Facts.
song. It sounded fucking
Yeah.
really well made. I was like, holy shit.
Damn.
I was like,
true.
do you care if it's made by a human or not? He's like, not really. The song sounds
Fuck.
good. I'm like,
Yeah.
so that's a bit of a concern.
Yeah,
you
a little,
know?
little spooky. Yeah,
You know, as an artist,
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah,
damn,
yeah.
but like as a general listener, I get it. Like,
yeah.
you either like the song or you don't.
Yeah.
I don't think they really care if it's made by a human or not.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
true, and I mean, like some huge songs have popped off lately where the lyrics are done by AI. Like I know
Oh,
there's
yeah.
a big thing.
quite
Like
common
Playboy
now.
Cardi released this album, and a few of the songs on there they had it done with AI. Like they have someone that just has a model trained on his
Yeah.
voice,
Yeah.
and like he's not even singing
Really?
it during
Wow.
those songs. So I mean, yeah, you're right. Like as long as it sounds good, but it is just kind of concerning because you're like, bro, if we take the human element out of something like creative like this, like that's not what you want AI to automate. Like you want it to automate the menial stuff, not the stuff that's like, you know, gives you life.
Next minute, it's like they start doing shows and like people go out to this fucking see these robots on the stage and they're just like dancing to this fucking AI robot to
Fuck,
their.
it's like
It's
Daft Punk
robotically
from-
on beat. Modern Daft Punk. AI Daft Punk.
So there's actually this one DJ. His name is Reiner Zonneveld. Not
What was
sure.
it, sorry?
Reiner Zonneveld.
Yeah.
Okay.
He trained an AI like to basically replicate his style, and he did a back-to-back with it.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
How do you
That's
do
pretty
that?
cool.
How the fuck do you do it back to back with AI?
Because the way he makes music is sort of like I don't know how he did it, but you have to probably check it out on YouTube. I don't know if it's on YouTube, but he does live you know, the analog stuff.
Of course.
Yeah, so he trains it I think maybe on his like his previous sets, and then I don't really know how it works. He goes back to back. It's like you play a synth and I add on. I have no idea. But
I wonder if it's like front to front with a Tesla bot, you know?
he had a whole stage set up for it too. I think it's pretty cool. But like the delivery method, like how you get to the music, I feel like do you find that making music is sort of tedious?
What was that, sorry?
Making music is sort of tedious.
What do you mean by tedious?
Like sometimes like you sit in a room and maybe you spend like 30 minutes trying to pick the kick or the drum.
all the fucking time.
Yeah.
Bro, I have so many days where nothing's working, but
Yeah,
then
Yeah.
I do have days where everything just clicks.
Yeah.
You know, and it's not about like like every single day, like I think it's the most important thing is at least you show up, you know, whether it's like a half an hour or an hour, you know. It does like as long as you put the effort in. But it's also important to take breaks and enjoy your life and not like get too caught up in the whole production side of things, you know, because as a creative, as an artist, like when you start to take music more seriously, I think a lot of artists can relate to this. Like there's like no balance with like enjoying life and also making music. But yeah, it does get very tedious. There are times where just nothing clicks. You're like a couple of days ago, I was trying to make this song and I was like, how the fuck do I have a career in music? I was like, how do I have 50,000 monthly listens on Spotify? I can't even fucking put a kick drum together.
Everybody has those days, you know, and
Yeah.
it's like.
How do you feel about ghostwriters, ghost producers?
I mean, like I think it's just part of the game, you know. With like touring artists and stuff, like they're busy with playing shows and stuff, and you know that sometimes they just don't have the time to
literally
to make music. So they go out of the way to get someone else to do it for them, and like, you know, it is what it is. It's just part of the game. I don't really have any like disrespect for it because it's just part of the industry, I guess. So
yeah.
I think that ghost producers, I mean, it's a good for producers like a smaller producer. If say John Summit or not John Summit, but like any art like bigger DJ comes up to you and asks for you for like to produce a track for them, I think it also helps in a way for the producer to I guess not be in the light, but get more exposure
absolutely.
in terms of because a lot of producers and like the smaller ones, they already find it hard enough to make money in the scene, so it's just another accelerant for them, and it keeps them on afloat.
Yeah, there's a lot of money to be made in ghost production for sure. Even just the music industry in general. Like it's whether it's like shows or like doing ghost productions, like one-on-ones, like mixing and mastering, or like production lessons, or what's that thing that people have a subscription for again? Patreon.
Yeah, that's a good one
100%.
too.
Yeah, all those things. But yeah, I think if the opportunity is there to ghost produce for someone and you can make good money out of it, I don't see if there's any problem with it.
Do you know about any of the AI music production software out there? I'll tell you one, and it's the first, like when you use it, the first 5-10 minutes of you using it, you'll be like, this is crazy. Because you know, you were talking about the band that made the whole track. It's like it's a banger, right? The first I was watching a podcast with the CEO of the AI tool, and it's like the first 5 to 10 minutes is the most important using the AI, because if it sounds like ass the first 5-10 minutes, you're just can be like, oh, there's another generic AI tool. It's called Suno.
Oh, I've heard.
Yeah,
Suno,
yeah.
I've heard
a
of
lot
that.
of ads.
I haven't heard of it before.
So it's pretty crazy. Like you give it like what you want. You can what styles you want. You can exclude what styles you want. You can even put lyrics into it, and it will generate you a whole track. And it's pretty crazy.
Insane. Can't believe that's the thing now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
getting
wow.
deep. I feel like people said like there were plugins in the past that like used AI, but it wasn't like, as powerful as it is now. But
Yeah.
like, like even like Ozone, they said it's like when he would like, listen to the mix and like try and figure out like what kind of changes it would make to like for the master,
Yeah.
Ozone master. But definitely now it's like whole other level of like of skill for the AI,
I think Nicky Ramiro and it was someone else. They actually just recently announced like a new mastering AI plugin.
yeah.
That's like I'm not sure it's AI, but like basically it's got all these different. I don't think it's AI, but like it's this new thing you just put in a master chain, it masters a song for you, which is pretty insane.
Go
But
check
it's got
that
all
out,
these
yeah.
different like kind of like settings and different presets you can use for the song. So
How do you
yeah.
how do you should think? This is just like, how do you think AI is gonna change how people get discovered? Like how people like. It's gonna be so easy for people to push out music, and like how much of a difference do you think? I guess people getting famous or like people getting known and like uh getting booked. Like how big of a difference do you think that's gonna make?
I actually don't really know. I think it's gonna get pretty crazy in the next
Yeah.
10, 20 years. I think AI is gonna fucking evolve, and I think everything's gonna change. But
Yeah.
I don't really know. I mean, it's a bit scary, like for artists
Yeah.
and artists, wanting to get themselves out there. But yeah, I guess we can.
And for labels too,
Yeah.
because it's like, oh, this label can literally just keep pumping out music.
It's a thing, man. It could be a revenue stream. Did you guys hear about Timbaland? I think he started
Yeah.
what was that? It was an AI something.
I think Timbaland started working with Suno as well.
Oh yeah. I saw he got some hate online for that.
Actually,
yeah.
sorry, I do know a plugin that I think is pretty cool. I've used it before. It's I think it's called Kits.ai, and basically, you can give it vocals, like you can basically sing whatever you want, and basically it has all these different like, templates of different voices that you can use, and it basically
Doing that.
changes the
Yeah.
voices that you gave it, but it's still the same tone as everything, which is fucking pretty crazy, man.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
great. I mean, like AI, yeah, we'll see what happens in the next 10, 15 years. But the stuff that gives me comfort about all that is like AI right now is really good at being trained at like a huge base and like reproducing stuff that's happened. Like those
Yeah.
type of voices,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
trained on like, I don't know,
Yeah.
like Michael Jackson or something. It outputs a Michael Jackson voice.
Yeah.
And like even the song you heard, I don't know, like what it sounded like or something like that. But mostly like the thing that AI is really good at right now is reproducing stuff that it's been like trained on with like maybe some slight modifications.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not
yeah.
good at like making shit out of nothing,
not
like
gonna be
making
so-
like
yeah.
truly creative different stuff.
Facts. Yeah.
So as long as we're still having that,
Yeah.
I think we're chill. Because if we get beyond that, then it's like AGI, fucking singularity shit. I'm not gonna lie, but right now we're chilling. 'Cause it doesn't have that.
It's definitely gonna evolve. 100%.
It might even end up putting more pressure on the artist to be like more creative in that way, because it's like you have to be so creative because you have this like amazing machine, like, copy pasting like bangers, but it's like you have to just be better than, like, you have to have more of a human touch, right? Like that's the kind of the good thing about music. Like it might be formulaic in the sense of like, making it sound good, like mixing and stuff and like arrangement, but like I feel like there's still a human touch, Sometimes songs are like not right, but they sound really good. So
I mean,
that's what I'm thinking
in
too.
saying that, bro, that song I heard before, it fucking, I'm not gonna lie, I
Damn.
didn't think it would. It fucking had big human emotion to it, man.
Damn. Okay,
no,
never mind.
it's like
It fucking-
crazy. It's
it
really
did,
crazy.
bro.
Rough,
I was
crazy.
like, we're screwed.
We're
Yeah.
toast.
But like
Oh,
the
no.
live element, like the DJ standing on stage playing the tracks, like
Yeah.
I don't think
There's
you
that
can
too.
replace a DJ.
No, absolutely
Yeah,
not.
I don't think
No.
so. No.
Like I don't know how that would look like. Like you can make the tracks and you can put the tracks together. Like you put the set list together.
Yeah.
Because that's what a DJ is. Like you put the sets together that make the crowd move.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So you can still use it. This is where producing and DJing kind of separates really
Yeah,
hard.
no, stage, like even like stage presence and if you're having a good time on stage, the crowd's gonna have a good time as well. You know, they can feel that energy. If you're on there, you're just like, oh, like if you're playing a set to like fucking 5 or 10 people, and you're just like, no one's here, like they're gonna feel that.
Yeah.
But if you're having a fucking good time, whether it's like 500, 5,000 or 5 people, if you're fucking have a good time, they're gonna have a good time too, and they respect the shit out of that.
So important, man. That stage presence is like, it's everything, bro. Like, I get a lot of people are like, I want to look cool. I'm like, bro, you gotta look into it. Like, that's what people really like, you know?
Yeah, 100%.
Where do you see the bass house scene moving?
It's a great question, actually. I mean, like this new, like even like the new tech house wave right now, like the Odd Mob, Max Styler, West End. People are calling it tech house, but I think it does sound like bass house, but it's got like with more like tech house influences. I don't know what the fucking style is, man, but like it's a lot heavier. You know, I think Odd Mob, like the stuff he's putting out, is like I think it's bass house.
Yeah, it
and
feels
people
like
are digging
bass
it.
house,
So I think that's like the new wave right now. But yeah, I don't really know, man. I like it's that's the thing that's in right now, but I guess we'll kind of find out. Yeah. Yeah.
Is there any artist that you are looking out for right now? Like who do you fuck with right now?
Up and coming or like already established?
Up and coming. And you can do already established too.
It's a great question. I really fuck with like his artist name is Brandon.
Oh yeah, Brandon.
Brandon, he's from like Germany. He makes like really cool like G house, tech house type of stuff. Really fucking clean mix downs. For mix downs, people don't make mix downs. It's just like a clean production, you know, really punchy and snappy and tight. Yeah, Brimes, Henderson Rowe. I basically came to Canada with him. He's making bangers. He makes like halftime music. Who are some others, bro? There's so many artists, man. Like I'm just trying to think off the top of my head. I'll come back to that because there's other ones I just can't think of off the top of my head right now. But there's heaps.
What's next for you?
What's next for me, man? Yeah, basically, just gonna keep building in Canada.
Yeah.
Just on a 2-year working visa right now. Probably gonna once the 2 years is up, I'm gonna try and extend my visa or apply for PR. I'll figure it out there. But I miss my family and friends and stuff. But I think for what's happening over here, I think I'm gonna stay here. And the next target is to go on tour over in the States. But for all the fans who've been asking to come to America, it's not as easy as everyone thinks it is. It's like you got to like it's like a 3 to 6 month process. You got to like do a lot of paperwork, a lot of shit involved with the embassy and all that stuff. So hopefully next year, 2026, I'm gonna hopefully tour the States and we'll do some cool shows over there. But yeah,
what show would you like to play there?
It's a fucking great question. Festivals or clubs?
Both.
I think Red Rocks is definitely a dream venue.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Yeah. What else is there? I think Mission Ballroom in Denver looks really, really cool as well. Denver's just got a really cool. That's actually they're both in Denver. I'm pretty sure. I think Lost Lands would be really cool to play at.
Yeah. Which stage?
Probably. I don't know. Like I don't know what stage I'd go under.
I think there's
the house stage. Do you reckon I'll be the house stage? I
don't know. That's a good question. I mean, compared to dubstep, they probably would have to, because because they'll probably have like rhythm there and stuff. Like it's just totally different dubstep ball game, Like aggressive.
Honestly, I'm happy to play wherever, man. Like America's got such a great music scene, and I'm sure wherever it happens, it's gonna be fucking sick.
Wherever people appreciate the music, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
I think that's about it. I don't have any more questions. You kind of ran through it. Anyone else?
Honestly, chill, bro. We got fucking so much going on this weekend. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
You guys are fucking busy, man.
Yeah, man. We're so busy.
Ridiculous, man. Like, the last fucking 5 days have been up so late working on all this stuff. And even now we're like trying to focus on like I got shit running through my head like, I need to take care of this.
You gotta go to a TTC rave after too.
Yeah, doing that. We gotta go home, load all that shit, go there early for sound check, coordinate all the stuff. Yeah, that'll be lit though, bro. Those ones like really people love that type of shit when it's like
so
something
trendy,
they've never done before.
Oh, absolutely.
Even getting that resident advisor little pick.
Oh yeah, a pick of the weekend for RA.
Yeah,
it was really nice.
Really?
Yeah, it was fulfilling. Yeah, it was like
For those who don't know, System, obviously, when did you guys actually launch System?
It was like last year.
We
right?
started like 2024, like April last year, but we didn't have
yeah.
our first show until like our debut was like with like Holy Priest last year at the
Okay,
concert
cool.
hall in like
Yeah.
September.
Yeah.
So they're basically, you know, I love what they're doing there. They're not just trying to go straight into deep end and like booking these massive DJs. They're looking for artists to on the come up, and the ones that they see potential in. So they're basically giving the chances to, you know, the ones who are kind of really, you know, known yet, but they can see their potential.
I think most important too is like sharing music that you guys love too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's a big
100%,
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So no, you guys are doing a great job, and I'm excited to see where it takes you.
Thank you.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, on that note, that was a good show last night, man.
Thanks,
Yeah,
man.
it was
So
good.
much fucking fun.
Any new music coming through?
Yeah, bro. There's lots. I'm probably sitting about like 30 unreleased tracks.
When do you know when a track is finished?
Sorry?
When do you know when a track is
That's
finished?
the golden question. Do you just let it go when it's mostly done, or what? Or do you just? It's hard to say, right?
I don't really know when a track is fucking finished, but
Yeah.
like, yeah, I think you can have times where like you can overproduce it
Mhm.
and make
Yeah,
it sound
facts.
make
Yeah.
it sound too crazy. You
Facts.
know,
Yeah.
sometimes I've had songs where it like the first version, I've had like 20 different versions, and then I end up coming back to the first version.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so. Yeah, I don't really know when it's finished or not. Like, I guess when everything kind of, when I'm not like, when I can listen to it and nothing's really kind of bothering me, I can listen to the whole thing, and it's not like, oh, like this kick drums needs to be more punchy, or like the vocal needs to stand out more, or like, you know, something might be too compressed, or like if I can listen to the full thing and everything's fine, I'm like, yeah, that's when it's done.
So like 30 to 40 unreleased, bro. Are those like,
Yeah.
you know, ready to be like pumped out? You just need to spread out the like social media campaigns for them. Kinda?
Yeah, so basically, Max, my manager, and I, we did like a little carousel post like last week, just to kind
Yeah.
of see what people
Oh,
are
yeah.
feeling and stuff.
I saw
to
that
kind of-
one. Yeah.
Yeah, just to kind of see what people are vibing the most, and like, it kind of gave me a bit of an insight to see what people are liking, and it was really good because there wasn't like one song that like really got the most. It was like a mixed, it was a good variety of different responses, you know. So it wasn't like it was just cool to see, because I was making a little bit of like a bit of everything, and it goes to show that everyone has like a different taste in music.
Yeah.
You know, there wasn't like one song where, oh, you need to put this one out, where it's just like everyone was liking a bit of everything. So I can, I think that's kind of good in a way, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think carousel posts over reels?
Carousel posts is for your own existing fan base to kind of establish a stronger connection with them, and then reels look for getting new fans.
Yeah, I agree.
Do you think it's a good way to test? Say if you have like 5 tracks in the carousel, do you think it's good to post them all 5 individually as single reels?
No, probably not. Actually,
I think that's a good way of
no,
testing.
yeah, no, I think it is. It just that if you do the content right, it's
Yeah.
it's good. Actually, no, you're right. I've had reels I've done better from one song rather than like a carousel post that's got like 10 songs, you know, because it just gets pumped out to new people.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, I think carousel is the way to go for like showcasing unreleased music and getting a bunch of different answers from your existing fan base. But yeah, for like promoting a just one song, if you like do the content right on like a reel, yeah, that's great too. For sure.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Do you put your songs in the reels manually, or do you like go on the Instagram or the TikTok? You know how you can add
Select the
your-
audio.
select
Yeah,
the
I just do it on CapCut, put the song in there, and now like I think it's always been like that, but like it automatically, when the song's out, it automatically detects the audio.
Yeah,
it does
yeah.
now,
That comes
yeah.
up as like, you know, if I
Yeah.
post a video of Just a Dream, it shows the song there without
Yeah.
having to select it, you know, which is great. So it makes things a lot easier.
Yeah.
That's some good insight. That's a good way of testing tracks, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
It just depends on how many views you get, right?
Yeah, and it's just goes. It's crazy, bro. Like you can have songs that you put out like fucking 2 years ago, and you have people saying, "Oh, what's this song called?"
Mhm.
You know, like I think people are so like artists are so caught up in like, "Oh, I got to promote this new music."
It's like,
There's fucking how many people in the world? 9 billion, 8 billion.
something
Right,
like that.
yeah.
Yeah. Something crazy number. Yeah.
Bro, you can have a fucking song that you put out like fucking 5 years ago, and it can become successful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
literally, it
yeah,
happens all the time, right?
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
even
It's-
always new music.
Yeah,
It's like,
someone commented on the video saying ID, and I was like, I put that.
it's ID 6 years ago, buddy.
Yeah, but you know, that's one new stream, that's one new like fan that you,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's a good way
Yeah.
of interacting with your fans too. It's like I'll give you a
Yeah.
track, no problem.
yeah, exactly.
little
So I
comment,
think, I think to all artists out there, promote your older music, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
facts.
facts.
I mean, that happened even with someone as big as Rezz. I
Yeah.
know she released Edge all those years ago. Fucking bangs. Lots of people listen to it. But that had like a whole resurgence on
Yeah.
like TikTok.
Yeah,
and a bunch
bro.
of people
Crushing.
finding it.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Literally. Yeah.
Especially with these new short form, how there's like they use the same track over what when you hit that one viral track
Yeah.
and it just puts play over and over and over.
Uh-huh.
It's like bound to
It's like
just a
there's
volume
on
right?
TikTok. There's like a trend. You know, people follow the trends
Yeah.
of like
Yeah.
what was that fucking that song? I can't remember what it was called.
So
People-
many.
People were doing like a little head tilt thing. It was like dun, dun, dun,
I don't
dun,
remember
dun,
that one.
dun, dun. Like they were like just moving their head, and it was like fucking hundreds of thousands of video to it. You know,
Nice.
that wasn't even EDM, but like just
Yeah.
Any new releases for you guys?
I think I got some stockpiled.
Oh yeah.
Actually, what was that? I dropped the last one recently. It was called Insidious.
Oh, bro.
I found that really creepy girl voice. Actually, I think it was the same vocal from Chris Lake Clooney Nightmares. That song. I found the full clip and I just like took a little bit of a different spot, but I found it really fit the vibe. I'm probably gonna drop some more this year though.
But yeah, he's got a good amount of one to the vault. I don't know if he played it. There's this new unreleased he has called, I think he's calling it Jungle Run.
Bro, I haven't
it's a-
played it yet.
Oh,
yeah. I
it's
should
a
play it.
vibe,
It's not
dude.
mastered.
Like
yeah,
he showed it to me for the first time, and I was like, "Bro, like play it again." Like I've actually listened to that one like 5 times or something. So I'm excited for that. I was trying to get him on. I was like, "Bro,
I
you should
know.
finish it. You should finish it for this weekend,
It's
so you
too
can
much-
rinse it live."
It's too much
Yeah.
system
But-
grind though.
Yeah, I know. We've been grinding too
I'll finish
much.
it next week. Yeah, it's
Um,
mostly done anyways.
But yeah, bro. To be
Yeah.
honest, after this weekend, like, cause we're gonna go to Amsterdam Dance Event. And,
Yeah.
like
Oh,
a
you're going
couple
to
weeks-
ADE?
Yeah, yeah. We're all
Yeah.
going. Me,
Oh,
my
that's so
brother,
sick.
like-
I've been there before. It's
Yeah.
fun.
Have you?
It's
Oh,
a
dude,
vibe.
that's
It's a vibe. Yeah, so we'll
Now
go
I'm
there.
so
All
jealous.
the system boys, like me, my brother, like my boy Andrew, like the house side of
Mhm.
system.
Yeah,
So we're all gonna go there. So literally after this weekend, man, we're in the fucking studio
Heads
for
down,
like
buddy.
like until we leave on like the 17th.
Yeah, facts.
Because it's like there, bro. You can show your like demos to
yeah,
labels.
the demo drops.
So like we're just gonna grind. Like we've been on the events lately, but bro, after this, we gotta get in the stew.
we're gonna lock
Yeah,
in.
ADE and Miami Music Week. I've been to both.
Oh,
and
yeah.
both
Yeah.
great for networking.
Yeah, you
Oh,
like
yeah.
Miami Music Week?
Amazing.
I've always wanted to go to, bro. How
Bro,
was
it
it?
was fucking sick.
Yeah?
We went to a thing called Factory Town.
Yeah.
It's like a fucking festival, bro.
Heard of that? Yeah.
Goes to like 6 or 7 a.m. and like
Yeah.
it's just fucking rand, bro.
Miami has
Dom
diffy.
Dollar, John Summit, they're all playing there, and I was like,
It's mad,
yeah,
yeah.
I rocked up there at like 4 or 5 in the morning, and it was still packed. I was like, what the this is fucking insane.
It's like
dude.
it's like space.
These music weeks are no joke.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
ADE
Absolutely.
literally runs 24/7.
Dude,
as well.
we
actually
get
wild.
no sleep over there. It's
Yeah, literally.
crazy.
Yeah.
Like you gotta wake up early for like they've got open decks label demos. Then the idea of events going all night. It's
Yeah,
like,
we're actually debating. Like this time, we're having trouble getting to like the demo drops on time because there's always a line. But like, yo, honestly,
Yeah.
we're just not gonna sleep. We're just gonna
Yeah.
go really early and we're gonna get that
Fuck
spot.
it.
How does the demo drop work? Like, are you like, how does it work? Like, are you lining up to?
So you like in the morning, you like all the people sign like they line up outside of the place and
Okay.
like they say a certain time, but you know, like
We
couple
have an
hours
ADE
before.
episode, so check that out.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah.
Do you plug a USB in, or like, do you play your song on SoundCloud? How does it work?
basically like SoundCloud. Like they'll have like
You kind of sit down.
headphones
You
and
sit down
plug
with the
them in your
guy.
phone.
He just like you see it in front of you. You can watch like him listen to it.
Okay.
So you get like a little 10-minute session, and then
Super
you know,
cool.
and then he talks to you after.
And who's
then-
who's exactly listening?
It depends. There's like you have a choice of like I think like 5 different of
Yeah.
like industry head panels.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
last time there was
yeah.
someone from like the I don't think he's the very head, but some pivotal figure in like SoundCloud. They're,
Yeah,
like,
there's
lots of
big
different
ones.
people.
So it's
Yeah,
like A&Rs, like
Yeah,
produce, like
Big managers and
producers,
stuff, yeah.
artists as well, like with
Yeah.
everyone. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like even smaller labels too, stuff like that. But yeah, man, that's really worth the wait. They also have like
Are you
like
going
an
for-
open deck slot you can get.
Yeah,
if
we
you
wanna
come,
try to
like,
get
if you
on
come
that,
for
yeah.
that one.
I know.
Like you need to be the first in
Yeah,
line.
literally. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
That's so
that
hype.
would be cool because like obviously playing your music.
It's
at
like- it's like in the
ADE, there are
common
lots of
area.
people there.
Like,
So many
some goes
DJs
there.
are like, oh, I just want to plug in.
Literally.
There's like 50 people, like,
Yeah.
plug in then.
Yeah, for sure.
No.
But, like even being there, man, it's crazy the people we meet. Like last year, we just met like Rebook, like just
Yeah,
off
yeah,
the street.
sick.
Rebook and his manager. We were
So
talking
jokes.
with him.
Oh, you
Yeah.
went last year too?
Yeah, we went last last year. We're
Oh.
gonna go next year too.
Oh.
Like, bro, well, because it's huge for
Yeah,
the music
it
scene,
actually
bro, and
is,
like
yeah.
we're really all in at this point.
It's great for networking.
But yeah, it's great. All the people you talked about, like I have this one IO merch I was wearing, bro. I was wearing
Oh,
that
yeah,
one day.
that's right,
Someone
that's
just comes up to me from Mousetrap. They're like,
Yeah,
"I love your shirt."
It was
like
the-
I have the same one at home.
It was the label head. She was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, I love IO," and I was like, "Holy
Yeah.
crap!" What a connect. If you weren't wearing that, that wouldn't have happened.
I
you
know. I'm definitely gonna
It's
wear
wild.
that again next year, but this time I need a fucking demo in hand.
Yeah.
It's, like actually dope.
Are you going all 7 days?
to AD?
Yeah.
Bro, we're getting there. It's gonna be a 10-day trip. We're gonna be October 17th before it even starts, full weekend before, and then it'll be like Monday to Sunday, obviously.
It's so funny. It's
we'll go
like,
back on
oh,
Monday.
we're gonna go for vacation, but it's not actually. A
No, it's
vacation.
work vacation.
We're grinding
I mean,
it,
don't get me wrong. You're still going to club nights, but you know,
Yeah.
But it's so fulfilling, bro.
Yeah, it
like,
is.
all this music shit, like even doing all this work for like System or anything, like the feeling of it is so much.
It's very
better.
rewarding.
So rewarding, man. Like it really keeps you going. Like, you were even
Absolutely.
telling me about this the other night, bro. You were like, "I don't believe in balance," and I'm
No,
like,
I don't believe in balance.
Hell yeah, buddy.
As in, like, you know, work to life
It's
balance.
Yeah, it's like mostly it's like 80-90% work. Like
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like
Yeah.
I think as a creative, like, or whatever you want to do in your life, it's fucking so hard to get that. You know,
Oh my God,
it's
yeah.
like
if you really want something, then you're gonna go get it.
It's hard,
you got to be
yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
insane. You got to
You
be
do.
delusional. Like
Yeah.
my parents,
Yeah.
my parents were like,
Delusional.
"What are you doing?"
Obsessed.
They
bro,
just
I'm
didn't. They
hustling.
just didn't get it.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's another thing back in Australia. Like mum, like, coming from an Italian background, she just didn't really understand the whole music thing, and I was like, it didn't really. She never really understood it. And then I played Shambhala, and I sent the photo of it, and she's like, "Oh,
Oh, I see.
I
And
get it now."
You can't
Yeah.
really expect them to understand as
No.
well.
Yeah.
you know?
I'm not gonna lie, it's part of just like being your own person.
Yeah,
Growing
exactly.
Up. Like sometimes, like I love my parents. They're super like they got all the wisdom over the years. But
Yeah.
sometimes you just have to know when it's
Yeah.
like trust
the
your
choice.
gut,
Yeah.
do you?
Yeah.
Because they're not gonna know everything.
Exactly. That's kind of another reason why I moved away. You know, I love them so much and stuff, but like the fact that I could kind of focus on myself and do my own thing and not have to listen to their like kind of opinions.
Yeah.
It was really great.
Yeah.
Facts,
You know,
facts.
love you, mum and dad, but I'm sorry.
I think that's it for this episode. Great conversation. And thanks for coming on. Really
Thank you for having
appreciate
me,
it.
bro. It was a blast, man. Super stoked
And
to be in Toronto. for the first
yeah,
time.
and that set last time was sick. Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode. If you enjoyed it, support us by liking, subscribing, help us get to our goal for 1,000 subs. That would be amazing.
Fuck yeah.
And share it with a fellow raver.
Yikes.
If you are in the market for earplugs, we do have an affiliate with Hears, and like earplugs are super important. If once your hearing is damaged, it's like permanent.
Dude, I need some. I need
Yeah.
to get some earplugs.
Yeah, Hears, I got you.
Fuck yeah, let's
Yeah.
go. Let's go.
And then we also have an affiliate with Jelly IV. It's sort of like a hangover jelly. If you're into that. And then if you're traveling for a festival or anything, we have 15% off with Erol. Use our code BnB Hertz 15. Yeah. That's about everything. I'll see you guys in the next episode. See ya. Bye.
Catch you guys. Thank you for having me.